Hey all, Chris Bassett here, and I'm going to be changing the spark plugs on my 2000 Harley Sportster. Let's get into it.
Go ahead and grasp the spark plug lead by the cap portion, not the wire, and pull the lead off the plug. You're also going to want to clean the area around the spark plug using compressed air. In my case, there was dirt and debris around the spark plug that could potentially fall into the cylinder, and you don't want that. Go ahead and take a look at the spark plug wire and cap. You'll want to replace the spark plug wire if the receptacle or the wire are damaged. Then you'll want to grab your 5/8 socket, either spark plug socket or your deep well socket, to remove the spark plug. You might be able to get a wrench on there, I just think it'll be a little more tough because the socket kind of is recessed into the cylinder. Make sure the socket is seated correctly and then righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. If you're having trouble removing the spark plug, you can spray it with WD-40 or penetrating oil, let it sit for like 20 minutes, and then try to remove it. That should help break free any rust or debris on the threads. Then you can just pull it out. Once removed, you want to inspect your spark plug. Here's a picture of some of the spark plug conditions. The manual recommends you change the spark plugs every 2 years. I noticed my bike was idling a little rough, and it's been about 2 years, so we're swapping out the spark plugs. Any kind of damage or defect, just go ahead and replace the spark plugs. They're like $6. I'm also going to mention, if you are gapping your spark plugs, the gap is about 1 millimeter, according to the manual. If you're buying new plugs, you don't need to worry about this, but I just thought I'd throw this information in there. When you go to install the new spark plugs, it's recommended to apply a light coat of anti-seize compound to the threads, as well as some silicone grease to the plug lead. When looking at spark plugs, you're looking for the compatibility of 6R12. That's recommended on the manual, and these are compatible. I like them because they're affordable, they claim to give you more power, and they save on gas. I'll put Amazon links down in the description. If you want to use my link, I really appreciate that. So you'll want to go ahead and apply some of that anti-seize compound to the threads. I just put some on my finger and then rub it on the threads around the spark plug. Be careful not to get on any on like the electrode or anything, but towards the base of the threads. And then this silicone grease goes on the plug tip, and just a little dab will do, and then when you plug the boot on, it'll help seal it. So we'll start off by just hand threading the plugs in. You'll want to work it down to the seal, just hand tighten it. It's recommended to be very careful because the cylinder head is aluminum, so if you over tighten it, you could damage the threads and then it'd be a pain in the ass. If you have a torque wrench, it says tighten the spark plug to 11 foot-pounds. If a torque wrench is not available, tighten it to 1/4 turn after the gasket contacts the head. So once it's snug, then turn it an additional 1/4 turn. Now that it's snug, you want to go ahead and connect the spark plug leads. Go ahead and make sure they're clean. So I take a Q-tip and I reach down into the lead and I clean it out. Sometimes it's dirty or dusty. That'll just help get better contact to the spark plug. But once those are all clean, put that silicone grease in, and then you'll hear a distinctive pop when you push it into place. Repeat for your remaining plugs and then take her out for a test drive.
Hey, check out another video over here. I've got Amazon links down in the description. If you want to help support and get some stuff for cheap, check out those links. Any other questions or comments, put below. Thanks.